How's it going, everybody? Ever giving you another exciting episode with more of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch. And welcome to it. It's the last time because we're able to go and step on right on through because we have finally made it past here in Gerudo Town. It's where we are because we just passed through Desert Rift to go and encounter these new enemies with their Gibdo. It's how I'm pronouncing it. Yeah, well, those were the new enemies that we just slay on killing. Well, technically we were supposed to find the weak spot. So the very weak spot is that you go ahead and use several of them, these materials. Whatever you go use, it's gotta be between ice, electric, or fire. Okay, so what's up here to be underneath? So will we find anything interesting down here? Let's go check and see. So what is this? Okay, so someone been putting a bottle and a message in it. So are we allowed to pick that up? That's supposed to be important. Okay, so we just picked something up. So let's go and examine. It's you, at long last. You would avoid reading this letter, or would avoid I was fated to meet. And I am the way that you were destined for. You must hurry and rescue me. I am a lock away from the outside world. Do not worry, though. I will send all of my love to you until you come and find me. Stay safe and know that we will meet soon. It is our destiny after all. Kellerman. Okay, so it was the Kellerman that put the animation in the bottle this whole time. Alright, now moving on. So we got here is another bottle. Now, hold on. Now let's go ahead and place it right in this dry land and go read it. It's you at long last. Okay, is that the same thing or? Yeah, I think we already read that. Okay, well, that's the same message. We already read that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and follow the stream of water and see where it leads to. And we go and press onward. Okay, so it seems like that we're looking at all these water mechanics because it just go ahead and push you through wherever you go. And up there, can that be a Karat that we went to the spot on? So what appear to be above it? Okay, something is from above. I just couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if we're able to get one of us a Karat. Well, maybe for another time. Let's just get out of there. Alright, so we will be setting out this way. If we get out of the water. And we're gonna see which path it takes us to. Well, we gotta find one of us a Karat underneath Gerudo Town somewhere. Okay, so what appear to be over there? Oh, hold on. Now that's something we can blow stuff up. So how do we do this? Now we don't want to get any too close to that explosion. We will instantly die. So we already patched up only one of the bomb flowers. So let's not have that go to waste. All right, so we should probably go and move out of here. Because we appear to be underneath Gerudo. And we're able to go and pick up several of these bottles. Okay, well that's something we can't get involved to right now. So let's go ahead and move out of the water while we still can. And yeah, let's go ahead and select photo. Just in case. Well, we're selecting this camera icon is what it's called. So how in the world do we get up there? Alright, you know what? Let's try ascend. So we can rise up above the surface while we still can. So, oh, okay, well, this is kind of awkward. So, what did we witness to spot on? So, Evo, there's Evo here. Stop him. What? Okay, so we're still not allowed here. So what? So that means you're going to kick us out of Gerudo Town or what's going on? Boy, are not permitted to be here. You must leave at once. Hold on. Okay, who is this? Buliara? It had been some time, swordman. It's alright. This one had the chief of permission to enter, and he is welcome to visit any of the shops and businesses. Spread the word. Let everyone know this is the case. For you to come all the way enduring of a strange storm that plagues us, you must have some important news to share. The Princess of Hyrule is still missing? We have heard of the event at the Hyrule Castle, but this thing are dire indeed. Still, sorry man, I mean Link. I am impressed that you made it here through the storm that surrounded Gerudo Town. The sand shroud settled on us some time ago. We sent out patrol to try to determine what was causing it, but a swarm of monster creatures called Gyptos suddenly appeared to attack our troops and force us to retreat. The Gyptos have even made their way into the town. As a result, everyone was evacuated to this shelter for their safety. As someone in charge with protecting the Gerudo Town, I am ashamed at our current situation. This is all to say that although I wish I could have helped you search for the princess, and now it's not a good time. I'm sorry. Lady Riju is currently training. She is trying to become strong enough to save us from this disaster. If you are hoping to speak with Lady Riju, you should visit the ruins to the north. Okay, so this is Riju of Gerudo Town. So let's go read more about Buliara. So she is a strong warrior who guards the chief of Riju. She is familiar with Link from his previous visits. Once a glance at her giant claymore deters the most troublemakers. Her concern for Riju is one of the few things that soften the stern demeanor she shows her soldiers. Okay, so that is what she is. Okay, so she's the guardian looking after the leader. Of course, well the chief. So the chief that is the guard, the leader of the Gerudo was Riju. So that's where we come in. So we had to get more of this sightseeing going on around here. So we gotta solve more observation of looking to see where Riju went. So Gerudo Town had been beset by an ominous sand shroud, forcing the people there to retreat to an underground shelter. Chief of Riju, however, was nowhere to be seen. Fortunately, Buliara informed you that the Gerudo leader had gone to the north of Gerudo ruins to train. I see. Alright, now let's go ahead and return with B. And there's a lot of the sightseeing around here. So what we got going on here? So let's make sure that we not miss our picture taking. So have we not taken any of these pictures? Okay, so I have not took a picture of this iron shroom. I have not got the iron shroom. I have not got the razor shroom. Okay, and what's next? Sun shroom. All right, let's go take that picture. And this one over here, so that's a Jap shroom. So let's go take that picture. And we already got the chill shroom already. The chill shroom. We already got that. And that's the other ore we can't be messing around with. So what is this? Ooh, okay, well this looks interesting. So what do you do here? Where did the owner, Oh, you're the chief guest. So this is the Evo. His ears are looked to be about in the circumference of his head and neck are interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, you're the first Evo I ever seen. I got a little carried away figuring out your measurements. Oh. Why was I doing that? Because I make accessories and the key to any good accessory is the perfect fit. My name's Kara. I haven't had a lot of opportunity to make accessories for Evo. So if you would give me the chance, I'll put everything I got into making some really great ones for you. If this shop owner were here, she probably could have made you all sorts of things. But she went out to look for potential adornment and hasn't come back since. She wasn't in such a high spirit to gushing about all of the treasure she found around the Taruma Dunes. That's a dangerous place, though. Molduga territory. I hope she didn't run into trouble. Okay, so it says the missing owner. Anyway, do you need something? The owner may not be here, but I'll do what I can. Okay, so let's ask about the owner. Oh. The owner of the jewelry shop is a very named Isha. I only make accessory, but the owner is well-regarded artisan and has even served as armorer to Lady Riju. If Isha were here, she probably could have been made you all sort of things. Last I saw her, she was telling me all about how she planned to discard the Taruma Dune for adornments. She left in high enough for spirit, but she still hadn't come back. And the dunes are Madorga territory, so I can't even go look for her. You know, I never would have thought that I talked to a Evo for so long. It's kind of neat. Since I'm always up in the workshop making accessories, the owner is usually the one who gets to talk to customers. Okay, so what you have to buy for me? Oh, that's an idea. Since the sand shroud is still going strong, I can't really venture out. Have you got anything unusual? Oh. Okay, so I think we were just selling, not buying anything. Okay, so now these are such a pretty good material. We can't have that go to waste. So I don't know. I mean, I may not have enough ice breath Lizalfo tail on me, so I may not have enough of those. Okay, so I don't want that to go to waste. But you know what? We do got 12 of the blue bokoblin horn. How much will that go to sell? 60? I mean, I don't care. I don't really want that junk. So let's just go sell that. Okay, so one of these Zonite can't go to waste. I mean, Zonite's are important, so we wanted to make sure that none of these Zonite go to waste. Because we want to use them for auto build in the future. Okay, that's it. So we're only allowed to sell. So you know what? It's such a shame actually because we can't get one of these circlets. Some of them are getting less expensive. Okay, so now I've got here is two of these kids in Gerudo Town. You're a real Vo, right? Indeed. Really? Are you telling me the truth? I learned in the class that all Vo are like to lie, Vo. Huh? Hey, Kalani, you better not be talking to that Vo. Why don't you follow Makira's example? Be more like your sister. It's fine. I haven't made eye contact, so it's all fine. What did I even... Hey, Vo, we at Gerudo have a saying. For young they, speaking with the Vo will only invite their misfortune. They learn that at an early age, so even though you're allowed to be here, please don't leave the young ones be. Okay, so we were asked not to speak to the kids because we are becoming a boy. What do you want? I'm busy right now. Okay, I need to make sure that the Vo of my dreams are here of my feelings for him. But how can I properly focus via positive energy or put via the bottle in the water while this guy is loitering around? Get out of here, scram. Okay, so it was Caliban that were putting messages in the bottle this whole time. Okay, well, that's a little cheap. Bata. Oh, you must be the Vo everyone is talking about. Say, are highly involved interested in archaeology? Would it surprise you to learn that I'm an archaeologist myself? After much work, I have finally deciphered these stelae. Do you want to hear what are written on them? You do, don't you? I mean, sure. Give it to me, if you insist. First up, the stela over here on the left. It says the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. The secret will be expressed on Sister Stele. And for the stela over there on the right, it says the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. In the 8 channels and guides of the power of these 7. I doubt you know this being a highly involved, but we Gerudo have believed in the heroines for a long time. But are said to have protected in the guide of people in time past. Unfortunately, I have found little in the way of documentation about the heroines themselves. There are many debates and disagreements surrounding these enigmatic figures. Some argue for revering all 7 as a collective and others for worshipping each one as an individual. Certain rabble-rousing contrarians even claim that there were not 7 but 1 or 8. If there is one thing that scholars love, it is arguing with each other. But these stelae definitely support the theory of 8. An incredible discovery, isn't it? I could have stopped here and rightly say that I changed the face of archaeology. But if I found the other 4 stelae who know that what else I might learn about the heroines, I wonder I wanted to about the Vista Orb that I found while searching for the stele. It is connected somehow. If I give a presentation on all of this, I'd be the starter of the Archaeology Society. But I have not been able to define any stele besides these two. Since there is nothing like them on the surface, the others might be underground somewhere. See, how I wish I could see the text inscribed on those stele. Even just a picture would serve my purposes. Okay, so this is the Heroine Secrets. Okay, read more about it. It says here, a Gerudo archaeologist named Rotana told you that there are stele hidden in the shelter with information about the 7 Gerudo heroines, and that she would like to see pictures of their content. Only by finding all of the stele can you piece it together, the heroine secrets. Okay, so we have to find 4 of them. Okay, so you must still find 4 stele. It's what the Egyptians said. Okay. So it seems like that we gotta go and seek out all around Gerudo to find those stele, is what she mean. Yeah, well, that's a lot we need to get done around here in Gerudo, because we got here is a bunch of this homework assignment to do. So now, first off, we couldn't tell how to decorate a weapon. Perhaps we were supposed to a weapon to use as a reference. What the heck is that supposed to mean, game? Okay, so we still gotta locate to find all of these wells. Now, I'm pretty sure that there is a bat somewhere in the lookout landing. So we'll probably check back there later. So let's just stick to what we're doing. So we'll talk to Marina. Even though I know that the chief had given you permission to be here, I just can't relax with the bow around. Okay, so one of these, they are training. Bobby had been training hard since we fought the Gibdos. She was the one who told us that our spears wouldn't even leave a mark though. The only thing that seemed to have any effect at all was Lady Riju lightning strikes. Instead of practicing with our regular spears, should we be looking for a weapon that has electricity flowing through it? Maybe, but if we bring it up to her right now, she'll tell us to pay attention to our own shortcomings. And if we're really unlucky, she'll drag both of us into her intensive spear training too. Okay, now talk to this Nesbe, Liana. Oh, was it Lion? Okay, sorry. If you got something to say, please make it quick. After our humbling and first encounter with the Gibdos, I realized that we need to establish a new unit to combat them. The new unit is in the middle of training. They need to get into fighting shape and fast, since the enemy could strike at any time. First encounter, you say? Yeah. For the first time we fought the Gibdos, they had us on our heels the whole time. Numbers and the strength were on their side. But the best that we could do was an organized retreat to protect the civilians. Most of the guards that held the Gibdos off are still recovering from their injuries. Hopefully this is a new unit that can help us avenge our comrades and return to the surface. But the first they must have finished training. Okay, so let's ask what's the new unit? Well, the Gibdos did a serious number on us before. It wasn't so bad that some of the guards who fought in the first encounter are still recovering from their wounds. I believe that partly had to do with how hard it is to protect yourself while using a spear. Both the hands are full, you see. So I established a new unit that will use a sword and shield instead. They can better guard themselves that way. In that first encounter, well, if Lady Riju hadn't been there with her control of the lightning, we might have been wiped out. All the more reason to get the new unit ready. We had to keep Lady Riju safe. Okay, so what you doing here? Be careful. Can't you tell when someone is deeply focused on a dangerous task? Cannons that demand the utmost care even when handling. I may only be practicing right now, but if my hands slip, I could have set off of a cannon. Don't talk to me again. It could be bad. Really bad. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so next up is V2. I understand what you're saying. But right now it's a luxury that we even get this much space in the shelter for training. It's only enough room for sparring, so that we'll have to do from now. But Captain T, we need the training area. If there's no way to get it open back up on us? Oh, you're the revolt that the chief has allowed inside the town walls. If you're interested in the training area, you must be looking to refine your ability, huh? While the south and the oasis training area is where we have been working to improve our desert mobility. Physical strength is important in fighting, of course, but being able to easily navigate the desert is valuable too. In fact, I argue that maneuverability is the most important part of surviving in the desert. If you really think that that's when we need to reopen the training area and get to the work right away? I already said no, Sudray. If we underestimate how dangerous the desert is, we'll never live long enough to master it. Going out and training in the sand shrouder would just be throwing your life away. Until the sand shrouder ends, we can't risk going to the training area. I won't allow it. Okay, so I think we're finished talking to enough of these days right now. So let's go ahead and look to see what we can get around here. So we're able to patch up 3 of the red chichi jellies. So can we go patch it up some more? Now I really think this is the best time to be taking as much red chichi jelly we can experience. Okay, so it's on for the road. So we're able to patch up how many? Okay, well we do have enough but 20 of the white chichi jelly already. So let's get more of the yellows. Okay, so we'll get more but how many? I don't know, 3. Oh yeah, so we get more but the 3 yellow chichi jellies. That's how much we get. So that go ahead and increase our total by 5. And I would like to talk to this kid. Voy. Little Gerudo, I didn't supposed to talk to Voy. And I'm a little Gerudo, so that means I had to stop talking to you now. Hey, my granddaughter still has a lot to learn before she can talk to a Voy. If you need something, just come talk to me instead, okay? Okay. I think I almost forgot one thing. So we were supposed to go and talk to Denda. What? Are you looking for a handout or something? No. I just want you to teach me how I'm supposed to talk to little children. Okay, now what's going on here? So this is a little bit of school they got there. Alright, talking to you. Oh, you're that special boy that the guard was talking about. My name is Ashai. I'm in charge of teaching the boy and you class into the Gerudo. Have you set your heart on someone special? Maybe? You don't hold back anything, do you? Most they about honesty in a boy. That's a good trait for you to have. You're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you're interested. Boys aren't normally allowed in town, so it's would be a rare treat for the class if you show up. Maybe you could come by in the evening? That class is for the older Gerudo. The daytime class is for the younger students. I don't think they're quite ready to meet a boy. Okay, well, whatever you say. Anyway, I'm moving on. So we weren't supposed to talk to these babe because some of these children have a little by little to train more on talking to Voy. Alright, so popping this chest up. So we'll go over to see what we saw because we got is a lot to explore the hideout of Gerudo. So let's see. Now talking to you, I guess it is true. I heard the guards are talking about it, but I still didn't believe it. A boy was actually here. I'm impressed. You made it all the way here over the sand shroud. Oh, do you rent a sand seal to get here? Nope, I haven't. What? But if you didn't rent one, no, you couldn't have found a water one. But the sand shrouder has made it almost impossible to trap him down. Does that mean he walked? That's even harder to believe than him finding a wild sand seal. Oh, you boy, all of you such a pranksters? You obviously must have rented one from the shop near the entrance to the desert if the only answer that made sense. Zazo for your business. My mom and I are in the business of training sand seals and renting them out to folks. The sand shrouder has made it far too dangerous to go above ground right now, so my shop is temporarily closed. But if you got questions about the sand seal, I'd be happy to answer them. Alright then. So let's go ahead and talk to this next person. So long as the sand shrouder's around, we can't rent out any sand seals. At this rate, my job might evaporate. Maybe I should start looking into becoming an attendant to Lady Riju, beloved sand seal Patricia. Right now, Pata is looking after Patricia, but she is a soldier too, so I wouldn't be shocked if she had to help with all of the strange monsters. If I'm serious about changing jobs, then maybe this is my chance. Okay, now we just finished talking to this bay, so now let's see here. Okay, now there's nothing we can go over with this sanctuary right now. Whatever has come down below, nothing interesting is happening. Okay, so now let's go ahead and explore what's below here. I don't know, should you? Should you go? I hope the chief is okay. Maybe I should go after her, but I'm just be an attendant to Patricia. I would be acting against her wishes too. If I were to go though, I could have just go through here. It comes out of the northern ruins, and that's where the chief was headed. Okay, so you're saying something about the northern ruins. My apologies. The chief wanted to train in the northern ruins. She rode out of there with her beloved Sansia, Patricia. I'm worried though. There have been a lot of these strange monsters popping up in the world lately. But as worried as I am, there's a frustrating sandshot and makes it impossible to navigate the desert. The chief has an amazing sense of direction, but I'm not so lucky. So instead of traveling above ground, I was thinking of using this secret passage to get to the northern ruins. Okay, so let's ask this last question. Patricia. Patricia is the chief of beloved Sansio. You heard of Sansio, right? They're a desert creature that can navigate the dunes with amazing ease. And Patricia is a very special one. She seemingly had the power of an oracle. Or she did. Ever since the upheaval, she mostly just been sharing these strange numbers. I've been her attendant for years now, but even I can't make sense of this turn of events. She's over with the chief right now. They headed out to the northern ruins. If you want to speak with Patricia, you'll probably have to wait until things have settled down and the chief isn't so busy. I can't stop myself from worrying about the chief. I wish Mr. Voe would go in and check on her for me. At least then I'll be able to rest a little easier. I mean, yeah, you should. I mean, don't take it the rough way. She could just take it nice and easy. Simple as that. So at the Valley of Silent Statues. Okay, things are still getting much more interesting. So we able to pick up more of this giant bright bloom seed. How strange. Nothing like going to the stretch of your legs and ending up in the strangest place. Everything will look be the same down here. It would be so easy to get turned around. I wonder if the people who originally made this a place got lost in it all the time too. Hey, what do you want? Were you lurking in the shadow there, eavesdropping on what I was saying? Oh, you're that Vavo that everyone had been talking about, right? If I was younger, I might have been surprised to see you here, but at my age, well, very little surprises me. Disappointed that I wasn't shocked and agate after the very sight of you? Ha. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm feeling a little parched, so maybe something to drink at the canteen. Alright, you go rest there. Okay, now look at to see what's going on here. Okay, so this platform sinks below down, and we get in here is several of these sand mechanics going on here. So let's just take it slow because there's just too much of this sand, which we can't get sunk into. Okay, now let's go and solve this obstacle. Okay, come on, let's get to landing. Come on, Link, get to landing. Can you please get on the platform? How are we supposed to get over there? Oh, come on now. Seriously. Okay, so I can't find anything to pick up. But no. Okay, hold on. Now let's go have Tulin go give me a boost. Yeah, so I'll definitely be needing a boost. And what is this? Okay, well, that's no ordinary chest, but it is something else to it. So hold on. So okay, that's just a base. Okay, and that just go jump an apple. Okay, so what is this sword? That's a soldier's claymore. So have I not taken that picture already? Okay, I think I did. So let's just make sure we keep the ultra hand on just in case. And let's go ahead and be picking up swords. And let's go ahead and solve this next obstacle. So now Link can't make it all the way over there because he doesn't have enough stamina. So let's go into to climb up this pillar and then go paraglide to the other side. And once you're at it, so you're able to go ahead and jump through to the next obstacle. And this ledge over here, so wait a minute, now there's something sparkling, but I can go with this wooden mob. Let's go use that. Will that wooden mob do anything? Okay, so this wooden mob is a spear, and it broke. Okay, let's use the Solar Claymore. Okay, but the Solar Claymore can actually go ahead and deal more damage to smash the ore right out of it. So we're able to pick up one ember, and let's see now. So let's pick up this bright cap. May seem important. May seem important to make a lister right out of it, or just use it for cooking, I guess. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna go for Ascend, and we just want to know what's above it. Okay, so do we have more to Ascend? Okay, so I'm just looking around here just to make sure that we're not missing anything. Okay, well, just making sure. Okay, now let's go ahead and rise above the surface. Let's go exit. And let's see now. Okay, but we still got more to rise. Okay, so can we go and keep rising? I mean, we should. Alright, well, it turns out to me because we got a long way of reaching further obstacles wherever we go. So, what is this? So, let's go take that picture. Okay, so this here is the Night Halberd. Okay, so we see one of those in Breath of the Wild. So, this is the Night Halberd, which I use all the time. Okay, so we go and pick this up. So it says, now decayed, this halberd was made for Knights of Hyrule. It reflected their courage in defending the kingdom. It can have yielded powerful attacks when you're down to your last heart. I see. Okay, so let's go ahead and smash this box to see what we get inside. So we're able to pick up this more and more arrows. Okay. Well, that's far I need. So that's another Night Halberd. We already picked one of those up already. Now the guy here is a lot to explore in the rooms. Now, let's just keep an eye out because I think that she was meant to be about taking a picture of these daily. Is what she means. Okay, so are we allowed to take a picture of that? I mean, it may seem important. But I'm not 100% sure what she mean by that. But now we got here is another problem. Okay, so I think we're gonna to be continued later. I think there's another statue which I'm looking at here. But yeah, so I'm thinking next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we're gonna stay a while by exploring what's underneath here in these rooms because we got is a lot of sightseeing. So let's make sure that we place this. We place the march just right about here. So yeah, so we just want to make sure we're going the right way. So it seems to me because Riju is somewhere underneath, so she's not back somewhere at the palace because she's hiding somewhere with her beloved Sancio, Patricia. So we'll go. I believe in next time we'll probably go ahead and seek out to doing more expedition around here by searching to find where Riju is hiding, and we'll go ahead and seek the most of it by exploring any new mechanics around here by looking to see what's interesting. But we'll go ahead and see throughout the next series, you guys, so you don't go anywhere and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this episode. So if you're enjoying the series, if you want to see more of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, be sure to leave an advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be still up there notified when my new and awesome videos have on the way. So that's going to be your list for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We will be picking them more on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.